What's going on? Yeah, just got back from a stream of the Canaan stream. So yes, this is a part two. This was inspired by my boy Rashawn, and I'm going to expound on being an independent thinker. This needs to be discussed. Um, I will set this up in a minute, and let me get set up. Let me get set up. This is gonna be one of those streams to get up in here. Like wait till people come in here and wait to see what's going on. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're all good. So, as from part one, we was talking about being an independent thinker. And I think one of the reasons I expound on the first one is to get something off my chest. And I was talking about the sphere and everything. And then shouts out to Psycho Candy and Rashad for joining the panel on the last one. I want somebody different this time to join. But yeah, being an independent thinker is actually what I've learned over the years is that's got me to surviving the part of anything on the internet and offline and period, especially offline and the internet. To have your own mind and be diversified with your talents, and especially content and things like that. But the whole purpose is for me, I try to be as versed as I can. Um, Me and Rashawn discussed. He did a part two of his red pill, black pill thing, and that was a great discussion with me and Third Ward. Once again, shouts out to them brothers again because I had to do schedule streams on the historical Canaan and the Phoenician series, so y'all can check those out. And I brought some links for information y'all want to check that out. But for me, for now, it's just I'm gonna get into it. This one, you gotta have your own mindset. To have your own mindset, you have to make better content. For me, is it's not that serious. I'm not trying to persuade anybody and to what's going on over here. What I see in the space is it's a derailment of decline. Like I mentioned, from my stagnation in what should I say, in evergreen content. Yeah, what's going on, new salute. And yeah, he inspired me to do this part too because I was thinking about it and I said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about it again because this needs to be pushed again. Independent thinking can take you a long way, especially in a career setting or be an individual person. It's okay to like the same stuff, but sometimes mix it up and change it and to help others to be around you. So when you become an independent thinker, what you develop is you learn a skill. You learn to be receptive and resuscitate your knowledge and expand. What I do is I learn all the time. When I became an independent thinker, I had to learn to embrace it because everybody cannot be a one trick ponyism or a double talker. You know, that's something that comes with growth. When I was younger, I didn't know what double talking was, but a lot of people double talk in my lifetime. I've seen it many times. I had to learn about it when I was in my 20s. In my teenage years, they didn't teach you in school. I had to dabble out what the library was, and a lot of people love to be one trick ponies. You see it a lot in school, elementary, in our time, and everybody else's time. It gets very loose, right? But when you're in your 30s, you can't do that. In certain adults, what I've noticed in my late 20s, I used to work in this dealership. I've noticed people in their 30s and above don't tolerate that, especially communication. You know, you got to have a certain communication to deal with certain people. That's the key what I'm talking about. This is the communication of part two. This is the final part I'm going to discuss about embracing independent thinking because what it does, it helps you to see others' point of view. Once you become that person, you develop very, very big person. What's going on, Tampa? Salute. And yeah, you become that person individually. What you master and muster is what times tend to go through. So as you see, people love content and things like that. What's going on, Rashawn? Salute. Yeah, this is one of those things you got to expound on and to come full of circle what's going on. I mean, I was in the stream with Rashawn. He went in on oh boys and everything, and that's what we needed in the sphere, man. You need something in these sectors. You talk about different things and get your point across, right? You become that foundation of the build and instruction, the insurrection of what you want in knowledge, right? You learn talking to different people every day and then expound your own mind. Just have different hobbies and different topics, right? You be constructed of what you do. I teach that on this channel as well. I push certain knowledges and then I just dabble there and there. And I can talk about a lot of things off the dome. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fantastic. As long as I stay independent thinking of my mindset and be evergreen over here, because that's what I push. Stagnation content will not be tolerated over here. I try not to be stagnant because stagnant, it can be a little tough. I mean, some people can be stagnant at times. It's okay. It's fair. But when you're evergreen, you got to be pure to your thinking. It's not that easy to do. It takes great risk, great reward. You become a big satisfying numbers. But that last stream, I appreciate y'all, the ones that came through and watched the stream, and appreciate the ones that participated. This one is going to be a good one because I want to expound on how to deal with people with different views. Sometimes you can tolerate them. You get in a moderate discussion with them, and then you build your foundation from there. But what I've noticed in the dealership, the people that was this age I am now, they were like 30s and above. They will not tolerate this one trick pony effort, and especially people like customers, whatever, a skill set that you have. You got to diversify your talent. Some people want you to be multifaceted. You got some people that do okay with it's only a handful. But the ones that like all the talents, want you to be like a Superman type person, yeah, that's what you got to be. But as an independent thinker, you got to be that with your mindset. Your mindset has to be clear to what you're thinking. One thing I can say about the concept of being an independent thinker, it gives you an advantage, especially online. You know, offline, you can do that in real world. We see. But offline, it's very effective back then. But one thing I can say about offline, you can deal with people close to face. So you're not worried about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you embrace the best of it, of the two. Now, I can say this at a time when the culture is different and what you learn, and specifically, you learn what's going on in the culture. You just stick with it and just move forward. But online, you just got to learn to be that person. Uh, I think most people should be independent thinkers and learn how to learn from different people. It helps you move forward in the long run. It helps you get your thoughts out and clearing, and that's just part of it. So yeah, I'm just over here just manifesting my thing and just being myself. So that's the whole point. And I'm not really tripping what's going on, and I'm just keeping my mind steady and just embrace it. But once you embrace that fact, you figure out what's going on. But for me, on the other hand, you just got to be that person. So, I mean, today's stream with, I would say with Rashawn, he broke down a lot of factors in him and whatchamacallit, Third Ward, they confound what I was thought about certain individuals. But the whole thing about the sphere, you learn that for yourself. And then, and even content, you know, even all over social media, you got to learn to expound on things that can help you. One thing I can say for myself is being an independent thinker is the way to go. It helps you in a long run, and then it just gets into the knowledge. So this is kind of like a setting that you got to set in place. So you got to have that mindset to come in and just build on the foundation. So I will say, like, what I did most of my lifetime, I try to just learn from each people, especially elders, and then they pass it down to you. You know, like a lot of these guys didn't have a lot of elders in their lives. I mean, I was fortunate of my generation. I was fortunate to listen. I was privileged to see who to see, and the ones I didn't see, I learned knowledge from them, from their, not just from pictures, from others that taught me and certain things, and certain uncles and things like that taught me how to survive in other parts of the streets. Athletic culture, yes, I was in sports and things like that. Learn about the politics of things and learn to be crisp in my reading. You know, I've gotten better over the years. So I've been doing content for years and years, and then I took a hiatus like out of 6 years and come back. And it's trying to get the hang and the swing of it and be better. But it's not easy. You become one of those peoples and you learn about yourself. But as an independent thinking man, as myself, you have a mind of your own. You can go, it can take you a lot further into newer things. And that's what I'm trying to do in this lifetime and try to figure out how to figure out society. And then I'm going to get better at it. But, I'm finding my niche right now. Um, I'm not trying to be a big ass podcaster. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just broadcasting right now. Podcast is a whole nother beast because I'm not going to be censored by some clowns on top. I'm just not. The way society is structured, it's not looking too good at this point. But you got people coming through. So what I'm saying is like, I enjoyed that little build that we had, man. Like it was a good build. So I needed something to talk about. But tonight I just decided to put this up and say, hey, just be your own mind, man. Have some pure content, be evergreen, stay evergreen, and you have a solid message. But sometimes people say, you can be as modest as you can. I'm not worried about what's going on. I'm worrying about is certain young brothers that take the knowledge and take it in, how you obsess it. Because some things you just can't obsess everything too much. You just get a little carried away. And the thing with me is I'm not even worried. I mean, people worrying about oh boy being successful with getting 1 million views. I mean, million subscribers. I don't really give a shit about that. That's him and that's his life. I mean, we're not gonna be him. That's just on the entertainment side. So basically, I'm just here to tell y'all, just be your damn self. Quit trying to be like a certain individual. Everybody can't podcast. Everybody can't be the number one guy. You just got to be yourself, man. Yeah, it was a great build, like Rashawn said, but I'm just saying, man, like I've decided to make this part 2, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna just call it and just stick with it. So you know what I mean? I mean, it's an open panel. If y'all want to come up, I'm just gonna pin it and I'm just gonna keep talking. And I'm just gonna get this shit out the way because I got plenty of time to kill at this point. So yeah. And I'm just gonna just be here, like the 12 minutes, because I just did 3 streams in 2 different periods and time periods, and I just come in and do the thing. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried. And I think I enjoyed Sexy Red's little stream too. I was on there and we was talking about certain things, and she got so uptight about the Ty City thing. And I told her Ty City is a different animal. He is a no nonsense type guy. He stood his ground and he wasn't even talking to her. I mean, she's got to get out of situations that she don't fit in. You know what I'm saying? She don't know the space like I do, because not everybody's going to fuck with females with avatars. So he's on that rampage with Jessica. So don't be on his bad side. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. He don't give a fuck. Him and Platinum is cool because they go back to Obsidian. And that's the whole purpose of them going in. He's not worrying about you like that. He's not that thirsty. And then I think she's got to understand, and she's be on panels with him more often. See, he every now and then he comes on Platinum's panels, but he be watching the clouds and see what's going on. A lot of people just don't know Ty like that. I know him since the BGS days. He's always been the same, man. When he says something, he's got to say something. He got to get his shit off and get his words out. That's the whole point of Ty City. But the thing is, you got to be about that person, But as an independent thinker, do as you will and learn from yourself. Think for yourself all the time. And a lot of times, you build that foundation. You don't have to be a double talker or one trick pony and be all this other shit. That's not my thing to do on here. I know most people do it. It's a habit, but I try not to be that. Because I cannot tolerate that, and I'm not a fucking bobblehead. So yeah, I'm watching this Mahogany stream from the clouds, man. You got these TMH wannabes without a leader, with their chicken heads cut off. I'm like, what the fuck they doing there? Because they see Mahogany, they try to convert, but that ain't gonna happen. These hoes need to get a life. I mean, I'm sorry, man. They need structure bad, and it's sad that the slug done mutilated them. And it's just like Kuda predicted. Yeah, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. I just can't wait. This is a new month, new season. It's gonna do some damage. We're gonna see what time it is. So August is gonna be a hell of a month. It's gonna be a hell of a month. I know free agency in the NBA is gonna be wild and great, but it's gonna be a hell of a month. So you know what time it is. So yeah, I'm gonna add him to the stream.
Mutilated ain't the word. Cheap shit.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Oh man.
Yeah,
Mutilated shit.
yeah. I had to do a part two, man, because I had to expound on something about being independent. Think I'm trying to push it
Oh, I
because
know.
it's the last time I'm gonna do this. But yeah, man, this is a needed topic about some people just don't get it, man. I mean, that stream inspired me to do a part two myself, and I had to do it. I said, you know what, I ain't got nothing else to do. I had to kill the canon streams, the Phoenician streams. I say, you know, y'all can watch that for fun. You know, they being processed right now, so
Right.
I'm getting some few views off that. But I decided to do something tonight because I could do 3 streams on the weekend because mostly I stream on Sunday anyway because this is my type of day to stream. Because Saturday I said hell no, you know, because everybody be streaming on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's like open shop.
yeah, man. But Sundays there ain't nobody streaming. I'm gonna take this advantage because Monday I'm gonna be off because I may self live stream. That's it. I'm not gonna do much because I'll do it on the third. Talk about a little bit of zodiac information I done found, and you know I ain't gonna go in too much. You know that
Right.
may be an open panel, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's just gonna be a thing, and then I'm gonna schedule the next stream probably next week or so to see what's going on, and you know schedule a few there and there, just some ideas to talk about.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, but the independent thinking, man, it's important for the youngsters, man. You got to have your own mind, man. Don't be a one trick pony, man. Please
Yeah.
don't be one.
Like the rest of them.
Yeah,
Don't be a one trick pony. It's not a
yeah,
good.
yeah, or a double talker. But you know, it's people's on that type of time, man.
Yeah. I know. It's terrible. It's too terrible for me to watch.
Oh Lord, man, he's got a discussion. Oh Lord, 10:30. Oh Lord,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I want Skywatch. Yeah,
Uh-oh. What's the discussion on?
I don't know. Discussion with her. Is she gonna have it open or not? I'm concerned. I'm a little concerned.
Oh shit. This
Yeah,
is
man.
this is gonna be an interesting night.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Mahogany's on with D Darrell and them. Like, yeah, it's kind of crazy at the moment. So yeah, man.
Whose panel is she on? If you don't mind.
Who?
Or what's her name? You know what? I'll check it out myself. Hold on.
Mahogany is streaming right now. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And there's Kev Mac videos. I miss some of it. Those are the gang videos, prison play. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Brownsbird is on. He's on. He's got his own thing. Good for him. And Absalon had his stream. So yeah, they come by here every often. So, you
yeah,
know, like it's all good. It's all good.
already.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, I just started around what was it, 9 o'clock? Yeah, I got some hours to kill. Yeah, I got time to kill. Because I know people's gonna go around 10:30. Hers is 10:30, and I'm not sure. I'm still gonna be live. And they ain't gonna stop me because I ain't worried about it. If they get tired of her, they can always come over here because I'm available over here. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even tripping. You know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't trip.
Yeah, yeah. But you gotta have that mindset though.
Yeah.
You know, like I ain't worried about competing these females. I mean, they gonna get the views because they gonna talk about the gender stuff and all that stuff. But you gotta get away from that stuff, man. But I think I saw half of that stream with Red and that Black Woman Spirit, man. That's some crazy shit. I might have to watch a restream of that. That's some funny shit.
Oh, what?
Yeah, yeah, she's a mess. Yeah. And Mace wanted to interview her, and I'm like, Mace, you crazy. That woman is anti us. You know, what's the point? She used to be cool with Sinji, but now she's against her. You know, she's conflicted. I wouldn't take her seriously at
Mm,
this point.
right.
I wouldn't take her seriously. And especially That one in Montreal that she's with, I wouldn't take her seriously. Neither one of them. I'm disgusted. I'm like, I thought they was gonna be decent, but Saint Senator getting by. But what you told me about him and Ramil, is that true? Ramil wants to go at him
Yeah,
because of
bro.
O'Shea. Because of O'Shea. Yeah, that's because of O'Shea. That's
Yeah,
because of O'Shea.
yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
he checked. Yeah, he checked O'Shea. Saint Senator did with that thing. Yeah. Ramil's gonna body him. Yeah, I'm gonna be full support of that if he does a stream on it.
yeah.
It's
'Cause
probably gonna be tomorrow. It's probably gonna be tomorrow morning.
uh,
And I know it ain't gonna be tonight because he's resting. But tomorrow morning, yeah, he's gonna be. It's be one of those streams. I'll see it in my subscription feed and put the
uh,
reminder on.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw. I was at work and I saw him, and I saw he was on, and he was going. He was going. He was going turkey bacon on stage. I was like, oh, uh-oh.
Yeah. Whose stream was he? Was he on my ass or was it Ramil's or someone else's stream?
Uh, it was Ramil's.
It was Ramil's.
Yeah, cause he had this nigga's picture and everything, and
Oh wow.
they're all going ballistic on him.
Yeah. He must have took it down on Patreon. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he
So,
went ballistic, bro. Like he went when I mean he went in, he went in.
oh man, I must have missed that. Damn. But I was so focused on other shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's man shit.
I think Saint Center's gonna respond. Yeah, and then he gonna respond back. I already know what's coming.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's gonna respond. Yeah.
Like, ah, shit now.
I told y'all dudes gonna start talking y'all shit, shaking my head. To my Ridgeback. Red's a fucking idiot.
Oh,
But Big J don't care about these niggas, bro. They be fucking around hating on KS. I mean, like these old niggas. Okay, Kuda, you can't save these niggas. These niggas is done.
yeah,
They showed their hand a long time ago. They ain't gonna listen to you.
they done.
It's like preaching to the choir at this point. That's why I left them hanging, and that's what this whole title's about. You can't be a one trick pony, man. You can't be a one trick pony. You can't be a double talker. You got to have your own mindset. Have evergreen mindset. That
Yeah,
evergreen mindset, it takes you a long way. Once you leave this shit, your views grow, and I've seen it all the time. Some people do that, and they get away from this shit. And you know, it could be a hobby and a job at the same time, but you got to invest in it wisely because sometimes you want your content to be evergreen and
yeah,
stick with it. And if you're gonna do stagnation content, it's
yeah.
gonna do a lot of damage. So you gotta learn to parlay it right. You know, some people do and some people can't.
Nah, they really can't, man. Yeah, like they really can't, cause like they're they're focused on like what's exciting, the drama,
Right, right.
instead of like, you know what I mean, like doing their own content instead of like jumping on panels all the time. But you know, each their own. But it's like, yeah,
Yeah. Bunch of panel whores.
bunch of panel sluts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made these motherfuckers panels. They panel slut makers.
Mm-hmm.
They
They panel whoring.
they
Like my boy,
panel whoring.
just like what DS1 would say, they panel whoring.
Whores. You all nothing but panel whores. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like these guys lost their damn mind, man. Like they really have lost their damn mind. Well, what can you say?
Yeah, that Viper Pit's in here heavy. They got BMT. They got
Wait, what in
Houston.
places?
This is on Mahogany's. Oh, they got RBR. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be derailed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, his drunk ass.
Uh, oh man, they would. Yo, Izzo was a fool last night.
Yeah, I was there. He tried to tell me to come up, but it's all good though. Most man, what's going on, man? Salute.
Most man.
Yeah, man. And let's go P. Peace to the pound, peace to the chat. What's going on, Go P? Salute. Yeah, Go P's on fire right now. But yeah, you just gotta have that independent mindset, man. It can take you a long way, man. It helps you be different than everybody else. I try not to be a relationship co-ed panel. I try not to be, because I did streams on it and it's just ain't gonna work. I mean, I had a full, but last time I had a full panel, we had Auntie, and that was when I wasn't really cracking those numbers like that. And I'm good, and that was a nice build because everybody was doing their own thing. But the part one of it with Psycho Candy, that was a good one, and it got me some numbers, and we talked, and I said my piece, and I said I was gonna go in on that Friday, and then it led to Saturday morning. I could have gone 5 hours and said fuck it,
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and got the 5 hour mark, but it's possible. But I'm just saying, like, you got to be that type of person, man. Like, that's the skill set you got to have. And then kudos sharing Red's video. I mean, Reg, he's outdated, man. Like, ain't nobody gonna listen to his ass. He lost everybody that was on his team. And then Big J said, yeah, everybody's been dismantled. Because I remember when Big J was heavy over there. And I don't even watch Reds like that. I don't watch that side of YouTube. I just leave them what they are. I only watch Roger, a few other guys, BGS, Art New Style, because I know Art does Tuesday and Friday nights streams. Because those are the streams I catch. With 9 to 10, Kuda be streaming randomly, like Monday, Tuesday, or sometimes I will say Thursday or Friday, or sometimes Saturday, because sometimes he ain't gonna stream all the time. Yeah, August gonna be something. Ain't no holiday August. I said, Kuda, you might as well do your work right now in this month, and then wait till next month. Because you got time. You don't have to stream all the time. I mean, I'll take some spots if I have to and schedule it, come up with the idea of a topic, and I can do that. This is nothing to me. I can pump some content. I just got to get a few little things and I'll be good. I'll be straight away. But for me, I decided to do a part 2 is because I want to expound on what we said today. Like, what Third World was saying, that is so normal with individuals. Yes, Black people are the biggest people that want to be right all the time. Yeah, that's normal with us, period. We're ingrained with the system. So the college system is getting bad enough. And it's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm not even worried about what's going on. So that's just it. And I'm not even tripping. And that's just the thing about it, and I'm not even worried about what's going on. So I see what's going on. But you got to learn to have that mindset. It has to be pure too. But once you have that evergreen and talk about different things and have different experience, yeah, you can travel around the world. It's cool. It's all good. Everything's all good. But you got to deal with what's going on.
Yeah, you got to deal with what's around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's current. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be in your bubble, but being in your bubble for too long, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it hurts you.
It'll hurt you. It definitely will hurt you, man. It's best to, broaden your mind's horizons instead of leaving it closed. You know what I mean? And blanket.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not on the panel with Mahogany. She said she's gonna do a whole group. Well, those guys, I mean, Kuda's doing his own thing, and that's great,
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no need. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this. We always want to be right because we have so long been told that we were wrong. Exactly, that is so true. And I said that on Rashawn's panel, and that's probably the disease of the factor. Like, dudes need to just get that shit checked. They got it from white people. White people used to be like that when I was growing up. They got to stop trying to be so damn hard headed, man. Like that's not the way to go.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one.
really not, man. It's really not. It's gonna lead you into a slippery slope.
Yeah, that's not the way to go.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, oh, girls got the Quadcast. I'm gonna get that next. I'm gonna try to get that, and it has a headset to go with it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that. I know it's features. I might have to go to Best Buy to get that. Yeah, I want to see if that's any count because I know it's good. I know Zero has one, but that's the one I want just to start out with, and then I'll get the other ones because I want to take care of it. Yeah, it's got its own little mount and everything. Yeah, so I can sound good. You know, I
Right.
want to keep I want to keep these headsets that I got. Yeah, that's the whole purpose of it. But yeah, they got it from white folks, and I was trying to tell Third Ward that's just a normal behavior, and it's really sad too.
It really
Because
is, man.
yeah, and they used to be like that. I remember growing up seeing that, and especially with teachers, and it gets annoying. At first, it seems cool first when you're young. Once you get older, you get tired of that person because you have to learn etiquette over time. See, when we're young, we don't possess that when we're young. That's comes with over time. You know what I'm saying? And we get used to answers and things like that. Because once you get adult, you got to hear people out. You got to learn to get better, and even the people that you don't like. And that's the thing too. And most people have not learned that when they got out of high school. So
They really haven't, man.
or college, yeah. And that's why a lot of people are in strikes with each other. So that comes from the programming. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
yeah, yeah,
It really does.
yeah, man. Because I don't know how many streams we've talked a lot.
A lot.
A lot of streams. You know, I started out not having a background, but I had that black pill background. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and then with the DS1, the classic, what's it's called? The Brandon. Let me see here real quick. I started out like this, and not the overlay, or what's the overlay? Hold on for a minute. I started out like with this first, and then I started out with this over time,
Hmm.
the Assassin's Creed logo, and then I come with this. Yeah. And then I also got this in the world background. If y'all want that, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be on that type of time. But you know what I mean?
Hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. What's going on, AB? Salute.
What's going on, AB?
Yeah, man. It's just like, yeah, you just gotta have your cake and eat it too. Like, some people they just go in here and just do their thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even worried about it. You just gotta have that independent mindset. But it can help you in the long run. But
Yeah.
what I've learned from over the years, you just gotta be steadfast what you're talking about. But you got dudes complain about a lot of things, and it's sad. It goes for both spaces and both spheres, and we're not even tripping. But you got a lot of dudes that want to be right extremely all the time. Sometimes you can be wrong on things, and you correct yourself, and you be good. But that's normal. I think most men are like that too,
Yeah.
and we've been entrenched with that way too long.
Hmm.
Oh.
Way too long. I get sick of it, man.
Yeah.
I get sick of it. Like it's like when you gonna admit that you were in the wrong? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah, man. It gets like that sometimes. And I've learned to just be myself, and I don't mind doing content over here because it doesn't really bother me at this point. Because once you get better with it, you become skillful. Once you have that mindset, yeah, I try to be the independent thinker that's I is right now. So yeah, evergreen is the king, man. Like it's nothing wrong being evergreen. There's nothing wrong with that. And talking about the frivolous relationship topics, I mean, it's already been covered, but I'm cool with it. Like in some degree, like yeah, some people are struggling. It's good to get that resolve of therapy, whatever. But dudes get upset over a lot of things, and they take it too personal.
man, and it's
Yeah,
need
yeah. But the females, they just not gonna change. I already know. I already
yeah,
know what the MO.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
What's going on, 1Gs? And yeah, you just gotta be focused on what you got, because at this point, I know people saying, "Oh, prostitutes gonna be legal." Yeah, and I said before on your stream, it hurts the T's more than they do the P's. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really the T's, the sting outs of which they don't tell you in the sphere. That can backfire because the women got the power, and I think men don't understand it, but they know that we got to do something to counter it. But the thing is, we got to be steadfast what we believe in and just put our thoughts out. And but the politics got us messed up last year. That's why I got distracted on. I'm guilty of last year. That was based off the content I consumed. I had to wipe my subscription list this year, probably during that February and March situation. I had to readdress some things and listen to. I had to be careful who I was listening to, and I usually do that every once in a while. If I get into someone or whatever, it can be that crazy. But I've learned this: you gotta have your own mindset, man. Like that's the whole point. You gotta think for yourself and don't let people stray your mind and try to get what you're gonna be. But yeah, I know what to take and what to not to take in, but part one, I think Psycho Candy, he owned up what he did, and we all guilty of it, but the politics. But when Bomb flipped on him, it took him to realize that, yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And she didn't have his best interest. So that's what happens when you're dealing with females like that, man. Like especially especially on here.
Yeah, dysfunctional ones.
Yeah.
Showing they wrinkly ass.
Mm-hmm. And they know what time it is, man. And that's why these young dudes need to just be careful who you listen to, period. That's why you got those Most High Children clan leaders. I mean, they lost one. Celeste has been bodied. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, she's done. I don't see her anywhere. And that's just not good because they ain't got no leadership at this point. They're scrambling right now. They over at Mahogany's chat scrambling, just looking for support. I said, y'all fucked up. Y'all was Kiki and Haha and then going against Kuda. He did a diss stream and that was just woo.
Oh yeah, we were part of that.
It was part of that. And it was cool, man. And I think I did a stream around that time and then I didn't want to come back. I think I came back later and that was a good stream, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I wilded out on my stream. Like
he said what happened to her. Oh, they roasted the shit out of her in the roast section, AB. She tried to be goody two shoes and the males and the females got tired of her and they made fun about her kids and everything, and then she got bodied, man. Big time.
Shit.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? What's up?
What happened to Celeste? What happened to Celeste?
She got bodied by the roast sector, man. They went in on her. She tried to be nice and be goody two shoes, and that's why I heard from the chat rooms that I've been, and they said she just didn't last. Now everybody else is scrambling.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I always knew she was full of shit, but I mean, I'm just saying, she was at least entertaining.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with the title of your screen. Be an independent thinker.
Yeah, you have to.
We're 20 years in the 21st century. We can no longer afford to be thinking like we're in the 20th century.
Right. And especially, I mean, it don't matter what topic you talk about. I'm cool with y'all talking about gender politics, but make sure it's structured because a lot of dudes, they get mad over the certain women they dealing with. And it's sad, and a lot of it, they got it's progression. I ain't saying don't talk about it. I know it's a valuable source in the sphere, but I tell them, look, you can't make that as your evergreen content because sometimes that comes back to bite you. You got to learn to mix it up and don't try to be like the next person because everybody done said the same thing. Now you got to evolve into something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You just got to move different. I mean, I understand people move different now. The way Kevin blew up, and I understand why, because that put pressure on certain people. Not everybody, but certain people. You know, if you want to do that, I mean, go ahead and podcast, but you got to walk on eggshells with certain mainstream media. I ain't worried about mainstream. I'm just worried about brothers getting their heads right. Don't let this thing distract us because now the females is testing our heads on panels. Now, I told you about co-ed panels is not a good thing. You know what I mean?
When you got a lot of them that want to mind fuck you.
Yeah, they want it.
Yeah, like fuck all that shit. Like I am good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get off on that shit too. That's that was Celeste's quality. She wanted you to get pissed off.
Oh yeah, that was her thing.
Yeah.
And what I heard her was she was too nice, but eventually got her. She tried to kiki ha in us, and I saw that in March over at Platinums. She was throwing shots at dudes and what she's known for.
Yeah,
and they got tired of it. They got tired of it. The men got tired of it in the roast sector, and the females agreed with them. So you know what I mean? People are tired. You know.
Yeah, she claimed she married. I
Yeah.
doubt it, but she claimed.
I don't know if she's married or not. I'm like confused. These married hoes, man. Woo.
Woo wee.
I don't see how they can do it. Yeah, go ahead.
That's the thing. They got a real man at home. They're not worried about what we thinking.
Exactly.
Any woman that has a married man has a real man at home. They're not. That's why I don't take the swirler seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute. If you're married to a white man worth his salt, he's not gonna let you stay online worrying about what black men are doing.
Right.
You wouldn't even be worried about what we're doing if you had a white man worth his salt.
Yeah.
Which is my theory that swirlers could not exist if it weren't for white simps.
Exactly.
I said it.
That's true. That's true. And the thing is, if they wouldn't exist, why they be online on panels? But see, that's the thing, and they be whoring around. And the sad part, I don't even think they married, man.
I don't think so either. It's all an act. It's all an act.
And I don't know what's wrong with these divestors, man. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Nyla got clowned. Yeah. Nyla got clowned over at Red Supreme, and he was going in on her. And I think he went on Black Woman Spear as well. Yeah, she's a swirler too. She's been on the warpath. But you know.
Black woman's oh gosh.
Yeah.
Her and I don't even listen to what they got to say. Her cookie, the cookie monster out there. Because I was like, yeah, y'all on some goofy shit. No.
Yeah. And that girl, what's her name from Montreal? Annalisa. She's a rookie. She don't even know nothing about this space. She got bodied by Saint. Yeah, she got bodied by Saint DeCenter, that feminist, that light skinned one from Canada. I said, oh God, that's who they using. I was in our chat one time, and I think Dwayne was in the chat. He said, "You ever listen to her latest stream?" I said, "Yeah, but it's all over the damn place."
You better than me. I don't even chat on those kind of lady streams.
No, I observe. What I do is observe what they're talking about. I thought,
I won't even chat. I may observe every now and then, but if I know you're on some goofy shit, I just won't even.
Yeah.
I won't go back and forth with you. I'm like, okay.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that in the chat. I just kind of troll a little bit and then see what they're talking about. And I said, oh, they talking about some bullshit. Okay, let me cut out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I got. Well, this is actually before she went divestment. Paris Milano. I was like, wait a minute, this is an airhead. Why am I listening to her? I just stopped listening to her.
Mm-hmm.
Then I found out later she went into divestment. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
they can have you.
Yeah,
they can have you. We don't give a fuck, but don't say nothing. Don't come back over here.
Yeah.
Now they complain about Mike X. I'm like, come on, that's his daughter. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
No, but he Photoshop. Like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Shut up. Like, shut up. You cry too fucking much.
I'm like, that's not Photoshop work. Stop it.
Yeah. They reaching for things right now.
Yeah. With their goofy ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sit down and read a book.
You know how hard and listen, I could talk about this. You know how hard it is to Photoshop hair like that, and you have to get the lighting right and everything.
Mm.
It's not as easy as people think it is to get
No,
that
it
proper
ain't.
lighting to make it look natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But people don't think about that.
No, they don't.
Because I've done that level photo manipulation, and I can tell you, you have to really play with the light. You have to really know what you're doing to Photoshop something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know exactly what you're doing. Yeah,
That's
man.
all right. Let them keep on. They're gonna cry no matter what we do anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and blame us for everything. Like they try to blame us for Serena bleaching her skin.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
a
wait,
that's a tactic.
How is
I'm
this
like,
our
how's that?
fault?
Yeah, how's that our fault? She's married to a white man. Why is that my fault? Why is that my
Mhm.
problem?
Yeah, that's a tactic. I mean, I've been knowing that for like years.
Mhm.
And it's gotten worse each time. And I think one thing I can say about 2.0, y'all can call out the bullshit, but what's the point arguing at this point? I agree with Tasi. Like, yeah, at that point, I just let them scream at each other at this point. And BGS is right too, because he said this before too. Sometimes you already done did the slaying in the beginning, how 2.0 started. And then he said the same thing with the Logic Spirit. He tried to tell that Platinum is an entertainment channel. He lets females and males go on, but the guys are so dumb. They bait you into shit. That's why that's why it's designed that way. See, Platinum knows exactly what he's doing. And that's the whole purpose of his channel. Yeah. He doesn't do the same thing, but he does a women's channel separate, let the women on, and then he let the men on, and sometimes don't let the women on, because sometimes he don't make it co-ed like that. But I told Kuda that's how they do their thing. See, you're different. His is music. That's what gets him in. If he didn't have music, yeah, it'd be all male panel. But if he didn't have that music, oh my God, it'd been, manosphere. But he has to understand, yeah, you brought the women, but you use music. And then you got more women support. I try to tell him now it's the
He ain't
music.
shit for that Shikari song though.
Yeah. That's some funny shit. And then he tried to force it on us a stream later. Me and New tried to tell him hell no. Nah. He said that's what you like, Kuda. I'm like, shit, ain't nobody hitting that.
Yeah, he got some mad rat taste.
That's your boy. I mean, that's our boy, but man,
Yeah.
I mean, he love them women, man.
He my fellow Capricorn, so you know what I'm saying.
Well, you like Shikari or something?
No, I mean he said like growing on it, but he said that in the stream. I said, dude, let that shit go, boy. I'm like,
go.
And New tried to confront him. Shaka Nula said, nah, that's you, cool, to try and force it on us. Ain't nobody studying that. If we say if you ugly, you know what I'm saying?
You right.
Yeah.
Now, Shikari's not my type, and that doesn't necessarily have to do with her being an Olympian or anything, because Simone could get it all day, and so could Gabby.
Yeah.
Union?
No, Douglas.
Oh, all right.
She's at she was at gymnast. I think she competed like 5 or 6 years ago, and she they kept complaining about her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, she was. Well, I wouldn't look at her like that back then because she was underage, but she's like 26 now. She can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kuda's a wild boy.
Yeah, he love them type of women, man. Like I understand, I don't judge him, but that's his thing. That ain't gonna be me.
That's his taste, whatever.
Yeah, I can't control that. And I
Hey.
tried to tell New, man, like he was trying to force on and say, oh hell, there ain't nobody going. I mean, we'll fuck them other track stars, but not that. Lord have mercy. He tried to show pictures that without the makeup, like she can grow. Ain't she cute? I'm like, Kuda, come on, man. No, that's your taste, bro.
Poke the mouth.
Well, that she doesn't like sausage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You're
Oh,
right, right. We was trying to tell him that, and he didn't even care. And I'm like, he said, "That's even better." I'm like,
yo, this
Hold on
nigga.
just a minute.
Yeah, he wow.
yeah,
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she looked like she for the ladies.
hmm
She looked like she dealt with a few pookies in her lifetime. Or her mother turned her out.
hmm
Like shit. Shit is wild. But yeah, them other track women, yeah, you definitely get it.
Oh yeah,
The Jamaican ones too.
oh yeah.
Sorry about that. DoorDash came to my door.
Oh, you good? You good?
Yeah, and I didn't order. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't order anything.
What the hell? How'd you get this address?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, when I hear that doorbell, especially after this time, I usually come to the door for night. Can I help you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. DoorDash is still shoot. They doing their numbers. I
Yeah, I've
mean,
been
yeah.
using Grubhub, but I guess I should try DoorDash eventually.
Yeah, Grubhub is good. My dad uses that. He loves Grubhub. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I missed that. Well, I saw half of that stream, the Skywatch, the Smurgo stream with BGS. He says a YouTube scholar. I'm shaking my damn head. I'm like, damn. That's some funny shit. That's some funny shit. I
yeah,
agree with
Artist
BGS.
Dog came up with that.
Oh man.
I'm
Artist
He
did
came up
that.
with that
scholar.
YouTube scholar graphic.
I'm a YouTube scholar.
I'm a YouTuber.
So it's so ironic though, because I missed that stream. I went to sleep. I didn't look at my notifications because I went to sleep when Kuda started his third shift.
Yeah, yeah. I was watching both of them. I watched him. I had my phone, and then I watched this on my Chromebook right now with BGS, and they was talking about similar stuff, talking about Smurgle. It was a full panel. I didn't want to go in the chat, and just watch it because anytime BGS is on, I usually skywatch him or be in the chat. But when Kuda's on, I said, "Nah, let me participate in the chat over here because I'll skywatch him over there."
Yeah, they're talking about Russell Wilson. Why do people care about him and why do people care about him and Sierra? I just don't care.
I don't
So
need
what?
So what?
Even if she is, well, here's part of my problem. Even if she is a hoe, that's normal for them to sleep with a hoe. That you know how normal that is for an NFL player to do that, to be sleeping with a hoe or be married to a hoe. Let's say everything they said about Sierra is true. It doesn't matter. He's still getting paid more than he would with a normal hoe.
Mm-hmm.
She's bringing in millions, and she gave him 2 kids. Okay, but he's a seal. Okay, I'm like, why do y'all care?
I don't even care at this point, and Platinum don't care. He's getting that bread. Yeah, I guess BGS did it for shits and giggles. I didn't think he cared for the stream. Someone asked him to do it, and he just did it, and I didn't think he cared. And I saw half of that stream too. I actually saw full of it because I was streaming at the same time when I did this topic, like part 1, when I had Psycho Candy and Rashawn on here. And man, and I had a lot of views on that mug, and I was like, yeah, that was good, and everybody came through. But they got tired of hearing it. Like I said, you gotta have your own mindset. But BGS does it randomly. He don't stream as much because Art does it. Art Idmore does it. So it's like everybody's got their own thing, which is good. You need to spread it out.
Yeah.
And Valdez does his own thing. He don't stream as much as he does. He's making moves, which is good. He don't stream a lot because I don't.
Yeah, he just
like that. Yeah,
he just moved into a new house, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
he got other things he's working on. Like he said, he's cutting the grass, and sometimes he just be worn out from doing the yard work and stuff like that, which is
Yeah,
understandable.
yeah. So understand. I mean, he's got a life. He's gonna be fine. And then you have DS1. He's consistent with the strings. Him and the
Hmm.
Bishop and Kendra. They the only ones consistent in Master Mercy. And then Grant. Sometimes I'll be over there and Grant. Shouts out to him. And that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like Kuda's been consistent because he's trying to build his little rep up. I told him, man, you just an entertainer. I've been on every panels he's been on, like since March. And that
Hmm.
was the whole point, because March was that split happened. I told brother Truth Be So Tough, I said, there is no 3.0. It's just dead, man. Like Gabe A done told you, Black Brain Trust let that weed shit destroy their channel. They barely even stream. You know what I mean? When I was over there.
Yeah, I tried to get into him. I just couldn't get into him. I don't know why.
Well, I asked him about the Sapio thing, and it's
Because
my fault.
text
Yeah.
my thing, but I just couldn't get into him for some odd reason.
They didn't show you proper tech. They just kept showing the information, the paperwork, and the stuff that we already knew. The AI. They didn't show you the parts of AI. Sometimes they did. They talk about other things. They talk about the weed so much that's what threw it off. But that Sapio thing, I kind of regret that. That conversation, and it led to one thing and another. So
Mm.
that's kind of like my fault on that, because that whole thing was just that went left field. I had asked that question. And what's that got to do with fourth industrial revolution? I think I did 2 streams on it, and it had nothing to do with it. That's like some third industrial revolution type shit by a white boy on the internet in the late 90s and Wolf Boy. And then it resurfaced 2014. Now he tried to say it didn't. No, it did, because I did some streams on it and looked up for
I
myself.
like
I said, "This is bad." Yeah,
Keep It
go ahead.
Techie. I like
Yeah,
Keep It
keep it
Techie.
text. Yeah, he's cool. I'm subscribed to him. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he has a he's more of a I'm more of a Windows guy. He's more of a Linux guy, but I don't consider that a bad thing at all because I'm trying to
Yeah.
learn a little bit more about Linux anyway. So I'm like, man, let me learn what I can from him.
Yeah, Linux and Windows are both of them are good. Windows is good too if you have a Zoom stream. That gets you a lot. Windows is not that hard. I mean, if you have an Xbox, you straight.
Yeah.
Any product, yeah. Now Linux is good. That's independent. You can do DuckDuckGo, like what Keep It Tech said. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Linux. I tried it years ago. It's not a bad product. My dad tried it years ago. I mean,
It's
it's
not a
not.
bad system, but you kind of have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, my dad knows how to do that shit. He used to do that in tech, and he said Linux was all right, but a lot of people say it ain't appealing to most people. Yeah, that's because Google and Windows is dominating the tech, so Linux
Well,
gonna have
that
to
and
step up.
yeah, one thing Linux kept alive is the command line.
Yeah, I just don't trust Apple for some reason. I mean, Apple's nice, y'all known for phones, but ever since Steve Jobs died,
Actually,
it
I
done
know.
went down.
Actually, I know them for graphics.
Yeah,
When I was in school, taking classes, on Photoshop and stuff,
right.
they usually
They
made us
good for
use some
that.
Mac.
Yeah. They good for that. I give them that. I would say the photos,
Hmm.
the computers ain't all that, but I'll say this: they phones, yes, I have to give them credit. Yeah, that phone is. I'm not gonna lie, the iPhone is all right. I mean, Steve Jobs did
Hmm.
a great job on it, every series, but
iPads are some good tech.
oh yeah,
Now, I will give them credit. They've impressed me with the M1 chip, the new Mac Minis.
yeah. It's just when Steve Jobs died, the tech is not the same. I know the new stuff they've been I think pre-created by him and others.
Hmm.
But how long they going to compete? Because you got Android doing different things, trying to match them, and then you got Windows and things like. Tech is weird sometimes because you don't know who's going to be on top or whatever. So
Oh yeah. For a while, I wasn't on iOS or Android. I was on Windows Phone.
Mhm.
But we all know what happened there.
Oh yeah,
They couldn't compete, so they niched it.
yeah.
Mm.
I think Windows does Android now. I
Um,
I had to see.
they're
I had to
still
see what they
doing
do.
tablets
Yeah,
because you can run their operating system on a tablet now, but they're completely out of the phone game.
Oh yeah. They out of that.
Yeah, they gone. They
I
done.
mean, they
They,
good. They go with the laptops and the tablets. Yeah.
hmm
And if I had like a Zoom account or whatever, and then have like a headset, yeah, I would join the stream, whatever, because I think you can do it from a laptop and a Dell Inspiron and a tablet, I believe, because you
yeah,
can.
I
Yeah,
got an HP laptop that has a touchscreen on it. I like having best of both worlds.
yeah. That they're usually good, and I got a tablet that's like a Google tablet that don't have the headset. That can kind of suck because I ain't trying to screen through the tablet because I got a Chromebook. That's it.
Hmm
But I do have a Dell Windows computer. I do. I have an old one. It's a Spirion, and it works.
Yeah,
Um,
I like their web browser. Believe it or not, Microsoft Edge, the new version.
right, right.
The there's a difference. The new version is actually based off of Chromium, the engine under Google Chrome. The old
Hmm.
version is based on what they call the Trident engine, which is pretty much Internet Explorer.
Right, right. Yeah, I
The
was
old
thinking about
Internet,
that too.
the
Yeah,
old Internet Explorer engine that they finally just snitched and told people get off Internet Explorer. It's like, yay! I got an old video I need to probably repost.
yeah,
Like, stop using Internet Explorer.
yeah.
Microsoft don't want you to use it. Stop doing it.
I mean, I use I use
I'm not making pages for it anymore.
yeah, I use Firefox on the Windows. That's my favorite
Okay.
browser. Yeah, I love Firefox
Firefox,
more
yeah.
than yeah. Only time I use Chrome is the Chromebook. It's better on the Chromebook, and I'll tell you why. You can still upload YouTube videos. StreamYard works well on this, but on the Zoom on here, it's not so much because you'll have that unstable connection. You say something when you talk, and then you get cut out. I said, "Nah, I can't deal
Yeah,
with that."
I don't feel the Zoom. I'm not feeling the Zoom client, but I understand why some people use it.
Yeah, but it has the worst green screens. That's what Shaka Nulu was saying. I said, yeah, and then I think Kuda said it best on the last live stream. Yeah, it's one of the worst. What's going on, Third War Salute?
What's going on, Third Ward?
What's going
Yeah,
But
on there?
yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of those green screen chairs and trying that out.
yeah,
That you can find on Amazon and stuff like that.
yeah. Green screen works best with StreamYards. That's what Kuda was saying. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in that in the future. I'm not ready for that yet because I ain't got no setup like yet. But I'm working on the microphone first, and then I'll work on the green screen chair. That's something I want to invest in. Yeah, I'll do that. That's nothing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about I've been working with OBS for a minute, and I just love it.
Yeah, OBS is good. Streamlabs, all that's good. And I think Tassie still uses that. Yeah. But I like that microphone he got. That's a nice stand he got. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that OBS camera because I can switch between webcam, uh, you know, pictures and text, or application I'm working in.
Hmm. Yeah. It's worth it. I mean, I think StreamYards work well on any platform. Yeah, it's an internet thing, but it's not an app. But the app, I think there's Melon. Melon's better than Zoom to me. I'm sorry. Melon is probably
Never
going
heard
to
of it.
replace it. Yeah, it's similar to StreamYards, but they upgraded some features. So, I tell you, StreamYards and these streaming apps is becoming popular. See, when Google Hangouts, I think Google has a problem doing um selling product, period. Even they tried to do the streams with Google Hangouts, and that's what hurt it. And it's just like Google Plus. They did in 2018, they said they was gonna shut it down. When they
Hmm
shut that shit down, that's what happened to Hangouts. They went through that same route.
hmm
It's the product. I don't think it's the streaming. I think it's the product.
Mm.
Yeah. Because Google always had problems like that. But YouTube has self streams and these type of stream apps or streaming on the internet, they start blowing up, they start upgrading, they ain't going nowhere because if people's using them, it's what the customers is going to buy. So,
Yeah, I'm also going to try to upload some more TikTok videos.
oh yeah, TikTok is pretty cool, but they have a problem with the alphabet group, the overweight, and the black content creators. But I think they need to get that resolved before they gonna
Yeah,
compete with Instagram.
maybe this is just a personal pet peeve of mine, but I think they need to upgrade their behind the scenes stuff because I'm noticing a lot of like when you type something in to their like you click on something, there's a lot of stuff in the address bar that they can clean up.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, but I don't know. I don't know what technology they're using.
Yeah.
It seems
I
like there's a
mean,
lot of stuff they could clean up that you don't
mhm.
see normally with social media sites.
Mm.
Yeah. And I think they're competing with Instagram mostly. I don't think it's just YouTube and Google. I mean, that's part of it, but Google will
Hmm.
always be a step ahead because of the evergreen content. But see, TikTok and Instagram, what they have in common is those videos and those dances. They have those short streams and all that. Instagram is trying to compete with that. See, it's Facebook, so it's competition. But see, Google and YouTube is laughing because it don't matter what they upgrade, they just gonna have to prove what they can put out in content wise. But yeah, like I said, TikTok is a nice feature, but it's too invasive. I couldn't get into it because I don't know what type of content I want. You know what I mean? Because everybody done the same thing. I ain't trying to be on that wave. It's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you're trying to sell yourself, that's good. I think the MGTOW that went on TikTok kind of did something right there. That's what saved them. They was dancing, doing spoofs on Red Pill, and
Hmm.
I saw that on YouTube. I said, "Damn, they
I use it for
investing."
comedy. To be honest, with you, I use it for comedy. Just to have
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, and that's good. I mean, that right there is good. I have to agree with Ramil. Yeah, Twitter's where it's at if you want to talk about not just the politics, but the other stuff. You don't have to talk about it. Now they got a chat room, a thing to join the people that you follow. You can be a listener or a speaker, like a panel.
Oh
When I
wow.
saw that, they did this like months ago of this year, and I saw that, I said, "Damn, Twitter's trying to compete with YouTube. Really, that's the only one YouTube's gonna have trouble. Google, but Twitter's a big giant, so man, Instagram can't do that because they already did the live stream chat. Like you can do it on a phone call.
I've
That's the
never
one on
been on an
one.
Instagram live.
I've been on plenty of them. It ain't all that. You just talk to the person, get the phone number, or hit the live link. It's
Hmm.
like a one-on-one, but here this is like a panel, like because of these streams. And Google Hangouts actually birthed this type of format.
When
And
Mm.
you be
and
hearing
it,
about chicks talking about Negroes always be in my DMs, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't have time.
yeah, exactly,
Even if I like a chick, I'm not gonna be in her DM like that. Maybe I'm too old fashioned. I'm like,
yeah,
if it's gonna be a DM in the background, it's not gonna be in the public.
exactly,
If I'm gonna talk to a chick like that, I'm not gonna DM you in public.
exactly.
Hmm.
I don't be doing that either. And the thing is, I'm old-fashioned myself because I don't really talk to people like that, unless if it's a one-on-one or we
Yeah,
sharing text or whatever. That's a whole nother ball game right there.
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah. I usually don't bother. I don't like bothering chicks like that. And funny thing on Facebook, I understand why sometimes if why chicks don't accept friend requests because I've accepted some chicks friend request and I kid you not, within 4 or 5 seconds they're trying to DM me talking about I would like to send you some nude photos.
Hmm. You
I was like,
first. I
yep,
like it.
I had a couple chicks I kid you not send tag me in twerking videos of them twerking, talking about give me
Right.
money. I'm like, now, to be honest, sometimes like that's a nice view, but why should I give you money? What's my incentive to give you money? You're twerking for free. Why should I give you any money?
Why? Just why?
Yeah, why?
Mhm.
Fucking why?
Oh wow.
Yeah, this one chick that tagged me in multiple twerking videos. And I would just ignore, but then I started looking on my timeline, like, wait a minute, this shit is showing up. Why is this shit showing up on timeline? So I went through and untagged myself. I'm like, I don't want to see this
What's
shit
going
every
on,
time.
Ism? Yeah.
What's going on, player?
What's going on, player?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to see this shit every time I turn on Facebook. So I went and untagged myself.
Yeah, these chicks be wild, man. Give me
Yeah,
money.
man.
Give me
Yeah.
money.
And that's what you got to be, like that independent mindset, man. It's beautiful why I did this part two, man. Like Rashawn, like I appreciate it, man. Like it motivates me to think outside the box. But man, it's just like I don't even worry about them like that on here. But you know, it's good to talk to them. I mean, just for fun. I mean, if they flirt, they flirt. If they don't, that's cool. You know, you
Yeah.
got to have that master that game, like people say. I don't hate the word game because I heard that growing up as a kid too. Like every time I go to Kudas,
You
like
have
they
to have
got
game.
annoyed. Yeah. And what's his name? Third Ward said it on the earlier stream, and he said, yeah, they got tired of a lot of reasons. He mentioned Islam myself that's hated. Well, if a certain guy that thinks outside the box, they can't stand when the guy has charisma. You know, and the key word I said charisma. Yeah, that's what I remember. You got to apply that. You got to be about that. If you're that character, you know what I'm saying? But I had to improve mine when I got older. Like it never stops.
Of
You
course.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
It never stops. It never stops. And I do believe that. And just
I'm
a
still trying to
testament of my
improve
uncle's
myself.
skill. Right, right. Same here, man.
Yeah. Me three.
Yeah. And I don't trip with guys like, and I noticed that on the internet too. A lot of them haven't even talked to people, period. You know, at least I communicate. I ain't got no issue in that department.
Well, I
But,
told you. I told. Well, I'm not gonna say his name, but
yeah, you
one
don't
of
have
them.
to.
One of them I listened to. It's like this dude can't. This dude doesn't talk to women in his real life,
Right,
and I
right,
can
right.
hear and I can hear it. I'm like I would never say that to. She got well. If I start imitating it, everybody will know who it is.
Yeah, of course.
That's
I already
my
know.
penis, and
Hey,
make me a
man.
sandwich. Make me a sandwich, and I'm like,
Man.
do you talk to women in your real life? Even if you want,
No.
even if you want all that, that's not how you get that, dude. Come on, that's not how you get that done.
That's not how
Yeah, right.
that's not how you get it done, player.
But you
I haven't
know,
even-
it's
I know he's still
it's
around,
funny.
but I haven't heard anything about him. I just leave him alone.
Oh, he be over at Art of New Styles. I've seen him in the chat, and then I see him over at
See, I don't listen.
several channels. Yeah, no, he be bouncing around in the chat rooms. I've seen him over at Red Supreme in the chat, and he's been moving around in the game sector. So
Okay.
you know, I can say that.
I don't really usually look at the chat when I'm on the panel. So
Yeah, no, I be in
I'll
the
do
chat
something.
and I see people all the time that come over. Yeah.
Yeah, so I probably just missed him.
Yeah, but in the panels, I do the same thing. I look at the chat, but I don't say nothing to them. I just laugh at their jokes, you know, because I do the same thing in the chat. You know, it's different when you're on the panel, but I don't pay them no mind. Even if they coming at me, and I've learned, I said, man, these dudes ain't really about that. They don't even hit the link. I don't take these dudes seriously, and that's the difference. Yeah, but in the chat, it's everything goes.
Anything goes.
Yeah, the chat's funny though, but when you're on a panel, I don't pay attention to them because they be saying all the stuff, and like the people that don't really care for you, I just laugh at them though. They barely hit the link because they don't want to get bodied on by the panelists and the panel hosts. That's the thing. That's why most of them don't want to hit the link. It's not because of camming up. If you say something wrong, they come at you. But you know, but if you have a point, yeah, you can hang in there. I try to tell them, no, just stay in the game, man. You know, I ain't scared either, you know, because I done said enough, because you got a lot of people just going to come at you sideways. But, you know, because I don't do that much panels, no way. But I've learned from the content and then the hosts. And I appreciate when brothers have different things to talk about, you know, but over at Kudas, I just go there to relax. I don't just be beefing with dudes all day. I ain't got time for that, because 9 out of 10, it's usually the people that come on panels that ask me about it because they remember me from other spots of the sphere. And what I do is you try to be an independent thinker. You try to mention one thing, one disagreement or a few, they treat you like you the worst person or in the villain. But that's what that part one was about when I did that stream with Psycho Candy. Yeah, man, you just got to think for yourself, and you can't just let someone try to dictate you how to think. Like, just choose a side, pick a side. I'm like, dude, chill.
Pick a side.
I know. Yeah, crazy.
Cook a thud.
Pick a third, man.
Like, shut your ass up.
Ass up, man. I'm like, damn. But it's
I
no,
knew
it's
it-
sad though. Yeah.
I knew it was over for him when he fell out with Teapot. I was like, really, dude?
Oh,
Is
he
that-
got
is that-
bodied.
He's like, Teapot's like, could have been sleeping next to my wife. I was like, damn, that's.
Yeah, and
I was like,
Trey
oh man, you don't
MVG, he
ever.
confirmed it. Yeah, he said
I can
he's
tell you
blocked
as a
over
grown
there.
man, you don't ever want another grown man to say about that. Say that about
Right.
you. That is so sad.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you this. Teapot, I think Trey confirmed this. Yeah, he's been blocked over there. So yeah, they done took his wrench and everything. But
Oh,
the first
wow.
time he did it was Green Gorilla, which was sad. You know, I thought he was better than that. I lost respect for him then. And
Oh,
then the
yeah,
second
when he-
time
when
when he
he,
cussed out, yeah. The second time was Raw to God. I said, God damn, man. Like, the Christian versus an atheist. It was a classic debate. It reminds me of 07, but he didn't have what it takes to take down that guy. He was talking about the Christian God, and I think I gave Raw to God an R. He got mad when I was in the chat, and he was pissed, and that's what triggered him. You know, really, it was a combination of a lot of things, but that's what triggered him. He said, "Man, you made me lose again, man." I'm like, dude, that's on you, bro. You was drunk on that panel, man. It's too late. I mean, you gotta have etiquette, man. You gotta have etiquette. Shouts out to Teapot anyway. He does great debates, and he tries to be fair and balanced. And there was another great debate with what you call it with Little Big Nate and Trey. That was a good one with two conservatives. I thought that was interesting. You know, yeah. And then SYSBN was trying to bait Big J, and it was up for grabs. And they try to say Big J's SYSBN. I said, nah, he just disagreed with certain y'all's points. But you know, I know what SKC likes to do. He likes to troll people. And then they had Kick Sigma up there, you know, but the originals. But you know, I mean, it was funny though. You know, he tried to backtrack and things like that. But that's, you know, Big J for you. He's always had a rights with Reg, the bad guy. You know, that's what it's really about. It's more than just, you know, anger man and things like that. Yeah, it's really Reg. That's what triggers him. And I already know what triggers him in his content because he's one of those dudes. He did come from the beef and roast sector, but it's kind of hard to change. You trying to be an intellectual, but I mean, I respect Big J, but dude, you live in the past. It's hard to change different versions of the spirit, and you know, people's gonna listen to who they're gonna listen to, and I think you realize, that, man, fuck it. He said, fuck it. He's gonna let loose, you know.
Let loose.
Yeah. But you got people like that in the space. Everybody's their own man. I can't tell what other person thinks. I mean, if you beef with this guy, that's on you, man. But me, I'm trying to stay out of the way. I ain't got time. You know, I'm good. I'm over here chilling, relaxing with the fellas on the panel, man. Like, you know, I had Sexy Red on the panel once. I mean, I had one female, and that's a good start. I mean,
some of these dudes live off beef. I didn't think I was getting under a certain YouTuber skin.
Yeah.
But then I found out later he did a whole stream looking at my Instagram like, what the fuck, man? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's some suspect shit.
Yeah. And if you take the content away, they ain't got no content, and that's really sad too.
And that's one of the reasons I've taken Valdez's advice. Don't base your channel off live streams.
Exactly.
Or having a bunch of people on your stream, because if you can't hold your own for during the stream, then you don't need to be doing it.
Right. And that's the beauty thing about it. And see, I try to do self live streams or pre-records. You know, I'm eventually get back to the pre-records thing. It's a whole nother ball game.
Pre-records can be a monster.
Yeah, if you do it right. If you do it right.
Yeah, I got to I'm gonna try to redo my outro. I made some new icons that I want to use to, help convey my message a little bit more.
Yeah. Mike said, "What's up?" Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, he's right. But see, I come from that era. See, I know it's valuable. When you have pre-records, man, you're gonna do something with that. I mean, I try not to have big panels. See, my limit is like 4 hours or 5. You know, if I had enough time and have a good subject, yeah, it can go for hours and hours. Because live streams, that's just people you feel like you want to talk to, use it for certain things and whatnot. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing, you know. And I'm not even tripping, but like this subject, yeah, you gotta have an independent mindset. Yeah, he's telling you right. Self live streams is where I get the most views. You know, like certain topics I want to talk about, and I just get a lot of interaction when people just chime in. You know what I'm saying? It could be something. Yeah, it could be in the backyard, whatever. Eventually, I'm gonna do one in the store and just start talking. You know, wait on somebody or in the hospital, wherever, and just start chilling. And you know, I'm gonna have some days like that, especially in the wintertime. I'm gonna eventually do that. And it's gonna
winter
be
is coming.
yeah, and I'll do it from there. But see, on panels, I'm just gonna make them situational. You know, if we're talking about problems, and I'll provide links. You know, I start doing that. I try to be different than everybody else because everybody talk about the same old stuff and they get tired. That's what New was saying last night. We was over at Sexy Red's panel, and I mean, shouts out to her. She went over at 2 hours. She did a great job, man.
I've never been to Sexy Red.
She's got a good channel, man. Like we was on the stream. We had Bronzeberg, we had New, we had this dude named, I forget the other guy's name, but he was cool. And Rashawn was there. I mean, yeah, it was a good stream.
It was.
Yeah, man. And the after hour I couldn't because I was tired, Rashawn. I thought I was gonna come up. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, nah, it was all good because I was just like, I got y'all. I was just like, damn. I just got,
man.
I just got home from work. Like shit. Like you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think Art's gonna probably stream Tuesday. I don't know what he's gonna talk about, what he's gonna paint about, or Friday. Ain't no telling. Yeah, it's random. Yeah, because I'm gonna probably stream probably this coming up Tuesday. So it ain't gonna be much, but you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on some more of my graphics today, probably. You saw hold on, wait a minute. You know, this is my intro. I'm working on these for my outro graphics. You know, like button, share button, subscribe button, click the bell notification.
Yeah. Yeah, pre-records if you're doing right. I'm thinking about doing some, but you know, I ain't got enough space on my phone, but I'm gonna get a camera and upload it on my Chromebook or whatever. I might get another laptop. I'll see. Yeah, pre-records is it. Yeah, if they're structured right.
Yeah, if you're doing video, if you're gonna do a lot of video rendering, I would recommend 16 gigabytes or more.
Yeah.
Don't be getting no 4 gigabyte. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Get 16 gigabytes, I know, or 36 or
I would
64.
say 8 gigabytes, but that's a little too low now. That's what I'm on right now, but 16 gigabytes more.
Oh yeah.
For efficiency and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, that you can't run. What's the name of that program? Not Premiere, but the other one, the free one.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Adobe?
No, it's not Adobe. It's the alternative to Premiere. I can't think of the name of it right now.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, you need 16 gigabytes or more to run that thing.
Oh yeah.
I actually need to get an external hard drive for my laptop.
Yeah, also run it. I would also look at SSD storage.
Oh yeah, that too. On the camera. Exactly what you're talking about, man. Yeah,
the SSD storage, where is that now? That's what your new Xbox and PlayStation are run off of.
Oh yeah, the SD, yeah, all that. And then Xbox got one too. They have like a little white box. If you get extra gigabytes, and I think they have one at Best Buy in them stores. I meant to get one because I'm running out of space.
Yeah, the price would go down just a little bit.
Yeah,
$200 is a little steep.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll try to get one at the end of the year because I got the older white Xbox
Mhm.
One S, but I'll get the X. I don't get the X. I don't get the black one in the
Oh, you
future.
got the white one that looks like I don't know what it looks like. It doesn't look like a system. But you got the Xbox Series X, S,
Yeah,
whatever
with
they
the
call it.
with the disc. Yeah, I got the one with the disc, not the one without it, because they got both of them. And
Mhm.
I got the older model, but the newer model's got the black thing, like what Kuda was showing. I said, yeah, but I don't have to get that. I mean, it's reasonable, but I want the one with the elite controller, the black one, because you get elite controller with that one. I've seen the new
Mhm.
controls. I'm starting liking Xbox more than PlayStation, because PlayStation 4 had that heat sink and the heat. I cannot stand that shit. Um, PlayStation 5, that's a whole nother story. I wish they have a slim or whatever. If they don't, I'm through with
Mhm.
Sony, because Sony, they got some good games. Don't get me wrong, but I just
Yeah.
ain't gonna mess with it in the future.
Yeah. Sony has some good games.
Yeah, I'll give them that. But outside of titles, it's the same old stuff. Xbox got good titles. I just like Gears of War. I don't know what it is. It's fun to me. Like, I've yet to play the one. I played number 5. I played this DLC, but I got to finish the one with the Queen. The DLC, the new one they got. I won't eventually get to it because I'm gonna finish Assassin's Creed Unity as soon as
Mhm.
I can. With the DLC with Francicide, I did it on PlayStation, so yeah,
Yeah. I think it's before they fixed everything. I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed Unity.
yeah, yeah. Unity's not bad. I mean, it ain't one of my personal. It's in my top 10s, but my top 5. I say it like this: it's AC3. My second one will be Rogue. My third one will be
Rogue, really?
uh
Okay.
yeah, Rogue is my second pick because I like the battleships and things. But I do like AC Black Flag number 4. That's my third one. My fourth favorite is Syndicate because I do like London and that little launcher they have with the gauntlets. And
Mhm.
then my fifth favorite is number 1. And the reason why, because Altair, man, I was wrong about that game. I said I do kind of like the counters, but it takes patience. But you understand how he does with the park car. But now Assassin's Creed 2 is a strong number 7 behind Origins. Origins is number 6 on my list. It's
What
in my
about
top 10.
Brotherhood?
Brotherhood, that's all in number 7. All Ezio games, I done played all of them, but
Oh, okay.
Brotherhood's my second favorite. My number 1 favorite is Revelations,
Although
but I
they
do like.
although they did eventually explain it yet later, I hated Brotherhood's ending.
Yeah, the Brotherhood's ending is kind of crazy, but I do like the Brotherhood feature, the theme. That's his
Even
first
though they explained
uniform.
that she was part of the
Yeah,
other side later. I was like, well,
yeah.
now you tell us.
Yeah, but the second game is my least favorite, and I'll tell you why. They overdid it. They tried to copy like the first game, but the counters was slick. But I learned a lot from that game too. But I've watched the movie first on Xbox. See, on PlayStation, I went backwards. I played the game and then I watched the movie. But
Yeah,
on Xbox,
have you tried Valhalla?
I haven't. That's the only one I haven't tried in Odyssey, but I have tried Origins. Origins is nice. I told Kuda about it. That's like my top 10. It's on strong number 6 behind Ezio's trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I like our Origins, it confirms how the assassins were created. Egypt, it's nice. This the Ptolemy period, and it's pretty cool. My eighth favorite is Unity, and Unity, the France part, it's a stealth game. It's not good at combat, but the stealth aspect, yes. The what you call it, the shooting blades, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Phantom blades, yeah. That's the only thing that's cool about that. And outside of that's good. But my ninth, I might have to put Valhalla, because that's pretty cool. Because it reminds you of Witcher 3 a little bit. I'm okay with the Viking era. And then number 10 is probably it's whatever. It's probably the what you call it, the AC with the slave one that's in Black Flag. Yeah, with Adewale. Yeah, the Freedom Cry. Yeah, that's my 10th favorite. Even it's a
Mm-hmm.
separate DLC. Yeah, that's my 10. That's
Oh, I
it.
remember
That's
that.
my top
Yeah,
10. Yeah. That's my
freeing the
top
slaves
10.
and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my top 10 for now. Odyssey is okay, but they exaggerate the
Yeah, I'm trying
history.
to go through The Witcher 3 again so I can play the DLC.
Yeah, I've beaten Witcher 3 and the DLCs a couple months back. pretty good story. On the Xbox and PlayStation. Now, PlayStation I've beaten it multiple times, but on Xbox, oh my god, I played the second game.
Yeah, I beat the base Witcher 3 game, but I haven't beat the DLCs yet.
Yeah, I played the second game last year around Christmas time. Man, I enjoyed the shit out of that last year. Fun game, and then I played the third game all of last year, and then the beginning of January. It was fun. It was fun as hell. And this is during the time before the Zero incident, and my god, man, woo!
Yeah, that's a Black Pill game too.
Yeah, all of them are. Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed. If you get those knowledges in them, the DNA is very Black Pill.
I didn't get a chance to play the Watch Dogs 2 or Legion, but the original Watch Dogs really wasn't that bad. It just didn't have. I didn't like the ending. The ending just really turned me off.
Yeah. Hold on.
But it had a good system.
Yeah. Hold on. I got the first game. Hold on. I got this one right here. Yeah. I got this on PlayStation 2 on the store, but you can't leave it on because they want you to turn it off because they got rid of that feature because of the store. Now you can with this one, but I do have both of these on PlayStation. Hold on. Got both of these right here. I got both of these right here. Yeah. But on the Xbox, I love it better because of the online. You can last longer. But for this one, I had this one before this one years ago. And I got them since like 2018, and that was the time. But I had this since 2016. I got the CD, the soundtrack and everything. But Witcher 3 is a classic. It's a classic. But yeah, those are the games I had.
That's the one I would probably get a physical copy of because it was such a collector's item.
Yeah,
even the original because they came with a sticker and stuff in it.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, those games is fun, man. It's very fun.
Yeah, I've been doing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition recently. The Mass Effect trilogy.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that game in a while.
Oh yeah, they re-released a Legendary Edition, which is pretty much updated version of Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. They really did work in Mass Effect 1. They completely revamped that game. It's almost a completely different game, especially if you played it on the original 360. If you played on original 360, that frame rate was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Was god awful. They completely reworked it, and it plays like a totally different game.
Sheesh.
Yeah, those games that I have, they very Black pilled, and I got games for days on the Xbox on my little store. I want to look at my apps for a minute. See, I got every Assassin's Creed except for Origins on here. I have Origins on PlayStation, but yeah, I got Rogue. I got the Ezio collection. I got number 1 on here. I got Black Flag, Unity, and I got the AC3 remaster. I played all of them, Liberation, the Syndicate. That's about it. And then Gears, I got all the Gears games. I got all the Saints Row games from 1 from 4. I ain't got the one with the Gat out of hell, but I got Rage 2. Rage 2 is the shit. I done beat that game. I haven't played the new Game Plus yet.
I haven't got Rage 2 yet.
Yeah, I played the first Rage. Rage is nice. And they put it back in the store. Rage 2 is a good one. It's a good first-person shooter. That's the funnest one to play. Got the Witcher series. I got the second and the third game. The second game is nice. It's just a little different in the combat style. But the first game, Watch Dogs, I showed you. That's a good one. The second one, Legion, they have cryptocurrency on that game. It's
really?
On London. Yeah, it's based off Syndicate's layout, but the cryptocurrency ain't no joke. I mean, everything's crypto, like British style. I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's a good game. It's not a bad game. I like it. And the online, it ain't all that, but it's some new features they added. But Legion is fine. I might have to play that again after I'm done with Gears 5. You know what I'm saying? Like I got games. I got like 22 games as a whole. But yeah, my catalog is all right. you know, because I might add some more until I add that little box to the gigabyte. So, you know, but once I get the Xbox One X, I'll get the similar games, and then I'll try to get the Devil May Cry series. I like that series as very well, you know, 1 through 5. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you tried Outriders?
Outriders, I haven't. I've heard of it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure, I tried a lot of games. I got a PlayStation 2 catalog, man. It's ridiculous. PlayStation catalog, I got a lot. I've played every game,
PlayStation
and
2
I got
probably have one of the best catalogs of all time.
all time. Yeah, I got all PS4 catalogs now. I do have PS3. I got a lot. I got the Devil May Cry series, all 3 of them, and I got the same thing with PlayStation 4. I got all 5 of them. The 5th one's in my library. You know, I have to get that and play that again because I had to get the difficulty levels on that.
Oh man, I never got the chance to finish recent one that came out for the PlayStation. I was like, damn.
Yeah. I've played the 3rd game first based off the story of Dante and Virgil. It's my favorite, but that first game is like my second favorite. I hate to say it because it's the same concept with Nilo Angelo. Some people call him Nello Angelo. That's Virgil the whole time. And the same shit. When I saw that, I said, yeah, it's my second favorite. The second game is just terrible. I had to agree. Yeah, it's terrible. They could have did more. There's a lot of shooting, no style points. It's one of those games you can just like, it's arcade. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's not like my least favorite, but that 3rd and the first game, I will say the 5th game is my top 3. And number 4 is like my 4th favorite. So that's how I look at it. You know, those are my games I like. No, I'll take that back. The 5th game is my second favorite. I would say the first game is my 3rd favorite, and then number 4 is my 4th. I don't put it like that because the way I play those games, they're fun. The 5th game has everything. Like you can upgrade them. Nero with that arm, it's just, man, it's ridiculous. And then you get to play Virgil as a human form and have his upgrade. Yeah, it's all right. But you know, but Virgil turns into the human form and then the demon form, the elements of him. But when you put them together, once he starts weakening, then you defeat the demon version of him. It becomes Virgil, and that's very Black Pill how they did it because he struggled and was defeated by his brother. So yeah, Devil May Cry series is a great series. It's a great series. People just don't get into it. It's Capcom. Only reason I like Capcom because of them. I mean, I like the other Capcom characters like Mega Man and things like that. But still.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like their version of Skyrim to a degree. Which is kind of an interesting story by itself. It's they say it's kind of like Monster Hunter. A bit of you know, your classes and stuff, and a dragon eats your heart. You have to go find them, I guess.
Well, fellas, it was a pleasure.
I'm about to hop off too.
All right, now.
But
I'll catch y'all later.
All right, peace.
Peace, AB.
Peace.
Yeah, yes, we went into the independent thinking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So, you know, and I'm glad I did a part 2. So yeah, we had a good discussion. I mean, yeah, we went to the video game route, but you know, but that's the whole point, man. You ain't talking about much, but you know, and it's pretty random because the first part it's just displayed. You just gotta get away from the beef and stuff. I mean, we covered all that, you know. Yeah, I know Ty City's on because you know everybody's on and then Melody. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'll catch up with you soon, man.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's all good, man.
Yeah, but it was a great build today, though.
Oh yeah. Even today with Third Ward, man, you know, because
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I see something this weekend, if I ain't got nothing scheduled Sunday and not scheduled for later, yeah, I will. If it's not in the early afternoon, yeah, I'll stay in there a little longer. Then I'll push it back to like 9 or something. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, man. Well,
All
you
right.
have a good evening.
All right. Same to you, man.
All
Peace.
right, peace.
Yeah, man. You know, that's it for the independent thinking. I mean, I appreciate people to come out. But yeah, man, you gotta have your own mindset. But the good thing about it is for me, I just try to be as diverse as I can. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate people to come out and shout out everybody for Ism, Third Ward, AB, shouts out to him come off the panel, One G's, who else come out? Most Man, what's going on, bruh? And you know, yeah, Rashawn, Tampa came out, new, what's going on, man? Yeah, shouts out to the brothers that came through. So yeah, this is like an hour because I know people don't want to come through, but you know, but yeah. But you know, this is like the last call if y'all want to come up. I'm good. So, you know, I'll wrap this up if you want to get out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. Let me put this in here. If y'all want to talk some more. But you know, I got time, so you know, but if y'all don't want to come out, that's good. It's just the last call. Yeah. Yeah, man. When you have streams like this, it just comes with a great build. Let me check. I'm back. Yeah. I was borging a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. But yeah, when you have streams like this, man, it becomes a good build, man. You just do what you gotta do. And yeah, I appreciate them coming through, man. Yeah, this is part 2 of independent thinking. I know people will come back on the replay and things like that. And I appreciate the brothers that came through. I just mentioned it's just one of those things that you got to get through, you know. So, you know, I'm glad people came through. Hold on. Yeah. But you know, but that's it on the topic. I know people ain't gonna come through right away, but that's okay. Let me go back. Let me go back to this. Yeah. Hold on for a minute. Yeah. Yeah. I had to readjust some things. But yeah, but you know, like the whole point is like I did with this topic, I did pretty good, you know, because the last time I had a lot of views, I will say that Friday was something else. I guess people's on different type of times. So yeah, I usually stream on these Sundays, you know, because I did 3 streams today, you know, and I just want to throw them out. But yeah, this has been a great build. You know, appreciate the brothers that came out. I just mentioned in the chat earlier. So, you know, so with that, I just want to say peace and shalom.